Join me as I dig into the surprising foods that could actually make depression worse, and I'll be testing them out to see how they affect my mood. When we think about managing depression, we often focus on exercise, medication, and therapy. But what about the food we put into our bodies? The truth is that diet plays a massive role in our mental health, and understanding which foods can worsen feelings of depression is crucial. In fact, a growing body of research suggests that the foods we eat have a significant impact on our mood, energy levels, and overall well-being. It's time to take control of our diets and start making conscious choices that support our mental health. But before we dive into the specific foods that can harm our mood, let's talk about just how important this topic is. Depression is on the rise, and it's not just affecting individuals, it's impacting entire families and communities. The World Health Organization reports that over 300 million people worldwide suffer from depression, making it the leading cause of disability globally. In the United States alone, 1 in 5 adults will experience some form of mental illness each year. Depression is a complex issue, and while there's no single cause, dietary choices play a crucial role in our mental well-being. The foods we eat can either support or hinder our mental health, and it's time we start taking this seriously. The connection between diet and depression is not just about personal choice. It's about acknowledging the relationship between what we eat and how we feel. By making informed decisions about the foods we put into our bodies, we can take the first steps towards a healthier, happier life. It's time to wake up and take control of our mental health. We can't change our genetics, and we can't control the world around us, but we can control what we eat. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. So, let's talk about the foods that can worsen our mood. You might be surprised at just how many common foods can have a negative impact on our mental health. One of the biggest culprits is sugar. We all know that sugar is bad for our physical health, but did you know it can also negatively affect our mood? Consuming high amounts of sugar can lead to inflammation in the brain, which can exacerbate feelings of depression and anxiety. Processed foods are another major offender. These foods are often filled with unhealthy fats, added sugars, and salt, which can disrupt our gut health and lead to mood swings. Trans fats are another sneaky ingredient that can harm our mental health. Found in many processed and fried foods, trans fats can interfere with our brain's neurotransmitters, leading to feelings of sadness and lethargy. But it's not just about the obvious culprits. Did you know that some foods that are often touted as healthy can actually worsen depression? One of the most surprising foods that can negatively affect our mood is gluten. Gluten, found in wheat, barley, and rye, can cause inflammation in the gut, which can lead to feelings of anxiety, depression, and even brain fog. And it's not just people with celiac disease who need to worry. Even people without gluten intolerance can experience negative effects. Another surprising food that can worsen depression is soy. While soy is often considered a healthy protein source, it contains high levels of phytoestrogens, which can disrupt hormonal balances and lead to mood swings. Even some vegetables can have a negative impact on our mood. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, while nutrient-dense, can be difficult for some people to digest, leading to bloating, discomfort, and even depression. So, what's the most surprising food that can worsen mood? For me, it's dairy. I used to love cheese, milk, and yogurt, but when I cut them out of my diet, I noticed a significant improvement in my mood. It's not just about lactose intolerance. Dairy contains a protein called casein, which can be addictive and lead to feelings of anxiety and depression. I remember when I first stopped eating dairy, I felt like a new person. My energy levels increased, my skin cleared up, and my mood improved dramatically. It was like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. So, what can we do about it? The first step is to become more mindful of the foods we're eating. We need to start reading labels, asking questions, and taking control of our diets. By cutting out these mood-worsening foods, we can start to take back control of our mental health. It's not about restriction or deprivation. It's about making conscious choices that support our well-being. So, let's recap the foods we've discussed today. Sugar, processed foods, trans fats, gluten, soy, and dairy. These are just a few of the surprising foods that can worsen depression. By avoiding these foods and incorporating more whole, nutrient-dense foods into our diets, we can start to feel better, more energized, and more in control of our mental health. Thanks for watching, and I want to hear from you. What's your experience with food and mood been like? Have you noticed any surprising correlations? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and click on the bell for more health tips and updates.